I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have much idea of what to do for this first video. Um, so I'm kind of just freeballing it. No cap. While I was on Instagram a while ago, I just went down this insane rabbit hole of the catch a predator type videos. You know, the videos where the people do a sting operation disguised as minors trying to catch R. Kelly and Epstein. And while diving insanely deep into the rabbit hole, pause, I couldn't help but to notice a few things. The first of which was how much I really enjoy seeing these sick people get exposed to the world. I mean, come on. What's worse than a pred, right? Dinkelberg. But for real, just seeing the joy leave the face of a person who assumed they were meeting up with an underage child, yeah, I really just love seeing the joy wipe off their face. Another thing that I couldn't help to notice was that a lot of these, and not a lot, but some of these people kind of look special. And when I say special, I mean special. Like the bus only had 6 seats, special. Like they had 8 students in their classroom, special. Like they had 3 teachers in the same classroom, type like you get what I mean. I don't know, just sometimes seeing the videos, it just looks like it's a person who doesn't really know what they're doing or much what's going on. Not giving any slide or any pass to, the Preds or anything. But I do want to say a good about 20-25% of the people that I see on these Pred videos, they do look somewhat special. Another thing that I couldn't help but notice, and in my opinion, the one bad thing about the Catch Pred videos is the absurd amount of violence.
That just lost you.
When watching these videos, it becomes very apparent that there's two sides of a very devilish coin. On one hand, in my opinion, you have psychopaths who are picking on victims that nobody cares about. But on the other side, it's a pred. So it's like, I don't know. And yes, I put heavy emphasis on psychopaths because these people put in full effort in making fake accounts, put in full effort in spending hours, days, if not months, contacting and talking to this person, convincing them that they are a minor, convincing this person to then meet up with you, only for you to slap him around a few times. And I wish slapping around was the only thing. I have seen punching, body slamming, choke slam, choke outs, MMA submissions, Batista bombs. Hell, even torture? Yeah, all this just to not call the police. And this is what I mean by psychopaths. Like the amount of work that you're going through to just find the right person who is going to fall for the bait. So you can publicly abuse this person and technically get away with it while also making the bag. Psychopaths, more like businessmen. But in all seriousness, though, they will get away with it because this person is a pred. People aren't going to feel bad for this person. Oh, so what? You just randomly speared this random dude on this random Tuesday. Once we all figured out he tried to text a 13-year-old girl, hell shit, everybody's trying to jump in. Now, in all seriousness, I do think it is a problem, especially with the people who just go straight to violence, like especially the ones that are like, hey, are you this person? And just go straight to tackling him, or not even asking and making sure that this is the actual person, just someone randomly coming and sneaking the person. I don't know how many times I've seen a pred video where the dude is literally walking and they're finally walking up to him and he's like, hey, is this your name? And then just bam, gets knocked the fuck out. And the ones that are definitely a problem are the ones that exchange punishment for abuse. Like instead of calling the police, they just say, hey, let me and my friend beat you up for a couple of minutes and we'll not tell anyone other than the 30,000 people who are in my chat. It's just like, what is the point? Like, you didn't even do this to actually get this person in trouble, to actually spread awareness, or to actually, solve the issue at hand. You just told this person, hey, meet me in an area that people are not going to be around so that me and my friend can just beat the fuck out of you. Like, dude, what's going on? I will say though, as a person watching the video, I do say to myself, as watching this person on the ground getting stomped on, or watching this person get speared from behind, or watching this person get absolutely body slammed, I think to myself, damn, this is a little drastic, ain't it? But then I remind myself,
You were gonna eat a 13-year-old boy's ass?
hit them harder. Now, with that being said, I do think these pred videos are a necessary evil. Do I think these people use these pred videos as an excuse to harm people? Absolutely. Do I think these pred videos oftentimes lose the plot of what the point of the video is supposed to be about, which is exposing this adult who is potentially harmful to children? Yes, absolutely. But do I also think these videos are funny as hell?
It's not okay to meet up with children. You were gonna eat a 13-year-old boy's ass?
Yeah, I might be a part of the problem. Listen, the videos are still entertaining, regardless of, the morals that may go into it. They're still hilarious to me. Just seeing the soul leave the creep's eyes is just cinema. Just seeing them not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say, or even how to react to them getting caught, to them realizing that, damn, I fucked up. And not a normal fuck up either. Like, there is like very few things you can get away with on the internet. And one of them is being a pred. I mean, come on, bruh. We literally saw the fall of EDP off of this shit. And not even just in the internet, in real life. Like, if there is one thing that a person could do and not be seen the same way afterwards, is being a creep. Like, why are you, an adult, trying to meet up with a child in the park in the middle of the night to inform them that they should not meet up with random strangers in the middle of the night at the park? Like, does that not sound crazy to you? Man, someone go ahead slap this nigga, man.
Tell me the truth, pussy. What you want to scrap?
I do want to give a shout out to Gideon and To Catch a Predator series on YouTube that got revived, because they do a more, I guess, moral version of the pred catch, where, yeah, they do similar things, minus the violence, of course, but they actually get police officers involved. They actually get law enforcement in the acts, and there's actual consequences afterwards. The person actually gets repercussions for their actions. It's not just, hey, let me and my buddy slap you around a few times. It's actually a confrontation, a sit down, explanation of what's going on. How did we get here? Why are we here? Why the person is like this? And then the police comes in and they get the person out of there. Even though it may not be as fun, I guess, the premise still stays the same. And if anything, the plot stays focused on. Like I said earlier, a lot of times in these videos, the plot is just lost. The overall point of these videos is to expose a pred, but instead, a lot of times it turns into just beating up a pred. Hell, even the audience is starting to just get accustomed to the fact that a predator is going to get beat up in one of these videos. And in some cases, being overall disappointed if the predator isn't getting beaten up on. Believing that there should be a knuckle sandwich waiting for the pred. Which, I mean, I'm not the one to tell them they're wrong. Hell, I've made it clear multiple times throughout this video. Hit them niggas harder, no cap. But again, it does lose the overall point of what these videos are all about. Or should be all about, at least. At the end of the day, a predator gotta be caught somehow. And whether or not it's the ethical way like Gideon, or hell, even the non-ethical way, it's still a way to get creeps off the street. Or at the very least, get creeps exposed. At the end of the day, we would all want to know the face of any potential weirdo out there that's trying to harm children. Of course, I would want them to regulate the content a little bit better. But a good deed is a good deed. That's my opinion, at least.
You were gonna eat a 13-year-old boy's ass?
I swear Muddy swinging that. I swear Muddy boy, yeah, he swinging that gin. Yeah, all of my homeboys here, they all got gin. Yeah, go ahead, call KBO, he way too slimy. He shoot at your shit until it's caving in. On a 2 men with Lutuna, we got your hoes laughing. They said that we goofy and shit. Yeah, if her boyfriend coming up that we bust, when we go ahead and shoot, we gon' shoot at his lid. She know that we bustin' his brain. She said he was fun nigga, fun nigga.